2027 BMW X7, the trim level that I have in our video today is going to be the xDrive40i, which is the entry-level trim. What are the trim levels that you get in 2027? xDrive40i, M60i, and the biggest horse in the barn, Alpina XB7. Each one of these three trims are going to give you different engine, different specs, different information. So let's go ahead and start with the one in our video today. This is going to be a 3.0 liter inline six that's going to push 375 horsepower with 398 pound-feet of torque, 8-speed automatic transmission. Once you upgrade to the M60i, that's going to give you 4.4 liter V8, which is going to push 523 horsepower with 553 pound-feet of torque, but still an 8-speed automatic transmission. And then once you go to the biggest horse in the barn, that's going to be still a 4.4 liter V8, but that's Alpina tuned, and that's going to push 631 horsepower, but still an 8-speed automatic transmission. All of them, they come with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Now, as far as the towing size capacity, or the towing capacity, I should say, 7,500 if it's properly equipped, and the tank size capacity is going to be 21.9 gallons. The MPG on our video today is going to be 21 city, 25 highway. Once you go to the M60i or the Alpina, that's going to change for sure. Now, the X7 was first offered to the market in 2018, so they do have a little bit of history behind them. Before we move forward, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's really going to help me out to bring you more content like this one, individual reviews, and also comparisons. Take a look at my channel because I did a review or a comparison between the xDrive40 versus an M60i. Also, a big thank you and a shout out to BMW of Roseville here in Roseville, California for providing me with this beautiful, luxurious SUV for this review. Once I go in the cargo, I'm going to give you also measurements into inches, not just cubic feet of space, so stay tuned. We're going to get there in just a few moments. Now let's go ahead and start with this beautiful front end. And here we have adaptive headlights, full LED. You do have the daytime running lights, emergency lights, and signal lights located in the same spot. You do have the parking lights here on the side and the parking reflectors. Down here we have some satin inserts. These are going to be active air vents, and then the kidney grille is going to come with the high gloss and satin aluminum, and then your BMW emblem integrated in the front hood. This comes equipped with a 360 camera. You're going to see those cameras on the side mirror as well. And then the parking sensors are going to be located on the lower side. And then you do have the safety sensors right here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the side and give you a side profile. And then start with some dimensions. For this 2027 BMW X7, your length is going to be 203.6 inches, your width 78.7, and that does not include your mirrors. Your height is 72.2 inches, your wheelbase 122.2, and the ground clearance is going to be 8.7 inches. Now let's take a look at these 21 inches rims, a white spoke rim bi-color with machine surface and gray, and the exact rubber you're going to get is going to be a Continental Cross Contact LX Sport with the size 285 by 45 by 21. This comes equipped with the air ride suspension. Now the rocker panel will have some chrome trim integrated, and the side mirror comes with matte black plastic for the bottom. Top is going to be the same color as the car. You do have the signal light integrated, you do have the 360 camera, and this comes pretty much fully equipped with the blind spot assist, auto dimming capabilities, automatic foldable, heated side mirror, and you also have memory side mirror. Now if we look at the window trim, that's going to give you satin, aluminum, and then the B-pillar will give you high gloss. As far as the door handles, they are the same color as the car, and then you have keyless entry, and you also have remote start on your key fob. Side roof rails are going to be satin aluminum, and this is your panoramic moonroof with tilt slide option. Everything is electrically controlled, as well as the sunshade. Now let me give you another side profile and let you know that the gas lid is located on the passenger side. As we all know, the European cars do that, and you still have a gas cap in 2027. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the rear. And now here in the rear, this has full LED for your tail lights. This is not an LED bar. This is just some chrome inserts. You do have the X7 in chrome, but let's start with the top spoiler. Same color as the car. You do have the brake light integrated right here. The windshield wiper is not tucked under. It's going to be right here. BMW emblem, backup camera above your license plate. The parking sensors are going to be integrated on the lower bumper. You do have satin inlays right here, or the diffuser is going to be satin aluminum, and then you do have the chrome exhaust tips, one on each side, and they are active exhaust tips, which is very nice because they are not fake. Under the car you do not have a spare tire, but you do have enough room to buy a temporary spare tire and put it right there. I'm going to show you that under the floor mat inside. MSRP sticker, as far as that goes, 87,500. That's the base. No added options, nothing else included. This exterior paint color is going to be an added cost. The interior merino leather is going to be an added cost because that does not come standard. So those are two added features that you're going to find in today's video. And I'm going to post that MSRP sticker at the end of the review so you can see exactly what comes with it. Now let's go ahead and open this tailgate, which is a split tailgate. You open the top first. There's another button to open the lower side as well. And I'm going to give you now cubic feet of space and the measurements into inches. And now cubic feet of space behind the third row, 12.8. Behind the second row, 48.6. Behind the first row, if you have the seats down, you're going to get 90.4 cubic feet of space. Let's go ahead and give you measurements into inches. Behind the third row, 17.5 up to your plastic panel. Then behind the second row, and every row is going to be in the standard position. You're going to get 48.5. And then behind the center console, you're going to get about 84.5 inches. And now left to right, that's going to bring you about 43.5. And then your entrance here, 32 inches. And your loading height in this X7, it's going to be about 32.5 inches right there. So I'm hoping this information was helpful for you guys. And now you know exactly how much you get. On the left side of this cargo, you're going to get electric controls here for the third row, for the second row. This is to put them down in the same time, and then this is to put it back into the standard position. Light right here, the right side is going to offer you the 12-volt outlet, a mesh pocket, and a little bit of storage. Under this floor mat, you're going to get your privacy cover and then some room to buy that temporary spare tire. Now we're done here. Let's go ahead and close this, electrically controlled. Close the upper part as well. And then you do have the kick sensors that you can kick under the car and open the tailgate. And now we are done. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. And now here we are for the interior. Let's start first with the leg room. I'm 6 feet tall. Just for you guys to get an idea, you get 39.8 inches here for the front, 37.6 for the rear, and the third row will give you 33.3. 6 feet tall, enough legroom, enough headroom. If you're taking this for long road trips, this is going to be a lot of comfort. The interior is going to be an upgraded interior with this ivory white merino leather. You do have the stitching, no perforation, but you do have the heated seats, you have the lumbar support, you have the bolster support, you have the leg extension. So a lot of features on this X7 as standard. So you should not be worried about that. You have the memory seats and then memory seats for the passenger, and then a control panel here to control the second row seating as well. Now the dashboard is going to bring you soft touch for the top. You have stitching, you have the high gloss wood inlays, ambient light, X7 right there, your air vents, and then here is your lockable glove compartment. Everything here is soft touch. Now this curved display is going to bring you 14.9 inches here, 12.3 inches for your cluster, and this is your navigation. This is how it looks. If you not if you have, because this is standard, it comes in every X7. Let's go. This is your home button. This is your controls here for your cards, and then you can also slide left and right and get even more information. Then your cards, this is what the interface looks like. You do have the Alexa, you do have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, the YouTube app, you have the drive recorder, a lot of apps here on the X7. Let me go ahead and put this into reverse so I can show you the camera. Multiple angles, just like that. This 360 camera is just amazing quality. And then more controls here. This is your telephone. This is your climate control. Let's turn this on. Your flow, your temperature. This is your heated seats, heated steering wheel, and let's turn this off so it doesn't bother you in the video. And then your music right there. Let's go back home, and now down here you do have the air vents and another bar which is touch sensitive. This is your knob for volume, this is your media control, and this is some defrosters. Down here you have your lid. If you push this, this is going to cover, and then you have to push it back. And then wireless charging pad, 2 cup holders, USB-C, and a 12-volt outlet. This is your key fob for 2027 X7. And then a little bit more storage right there. Your shift lever, illuminated shift lever with satin inserts, traction control, parking sensors, start-stop button, 3 different drive modes: Sport, Comfort, Eco, and Pro, hill descent control, the auto hold, electronic parking brake, and then this is your air suspension. Knob here to control navigation and the media, and then here is going to be your armrest, dual opening, and inside you're going to have a USB-C port. Up top, the rear view mirror is going to be equipped with auto dimming capabilities, and I believe those are the garage door openers on the bottom. This control unit here with the light is going to give you the option to control that sunshade electrically, and then the tilt slide option for this panoramic moonroof. Let's stop this so we don't waste the time, and then more controls here for your lights. The steering wheel is a sports steering wheel, leather wrapped with stitching, heated steering wheel, a lot of satin inlays here, the BMW emblem right in the middle, paddle shifters, lever to control the lights, lever to control the windshield wiper. Left side is going to give you the lane keeping assist and all the safety features like cruise control and how to cancel it, how to turn it on. And then the right side is going to give you controls for your telephone and then your volume control. And these are the arrows to control that cluster with your wheel. And this, once you press this button, you're going to be able to change the layout. Just like that, you have 3 different layouts. There you go. You also have the heads-up display controls, and then you also have multiple cards controls right there. There you go. So very nice interface, very up to date. This is going to be your heads-up display. On the left side of the steering wheel, you do have some buttons to control those lights, and then here is going to be your air vent with a lot of satin inlays, and the steering wheel column is going to be electrically controlled. This door panel looks very luxurious in my opinion, with high gloss wood inlays, ambient light, satin inlays. The upper part is all wrapped in leather, and then you have controls there to unlock and lock the car, then memory seats, controls for the second row seating, side mirror, windows, and for your tailgate. Down here, it's no fabric or carpet, it's just hard plastic. So now we are done with the front side of this interior. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second and third row seating. And now second row seating of this X7 in the xDrive40i. I'm 6 feet tall. Let's do a space test, 37.6 inches. I have enough legroom, I have enough headroom. The backrest, very comfortable, very plush, very soft. Seats were not simplified. You still have the stitching, you still have the same design. Electric controls for most part of the second row seating, but the 20%. So you have the 40%, the 20%, and the 40%. For the 20%, you have the armrest integrated right here, cup holders, just like that, and then a lid here for personal belongings. You close this and then pull this belt, and that's going to give you the control for the backrest of this 20%. And now we put this back, and you have controls down there, controls up here, shoulder area, controls right here on the seat pillar, a lot of electric controls to control the second row seating. The center console will bring you 2 air vents, tri-zone climate control, a little bit of storage, 2 USB-C ports, and a 12-volt outlet. You do find more USB-C ports here on the backrest, and then the backrest is going to give you pockets. Everything is soft touch, and then the door panel is pretty simple. It's just the lever to open the door and the button to control this window. Everything in satin aluminum, but you do have the ambient light, you do have the high gloss wood inlay. This is equipped with the hi-fi sound system. If you want to upgrade to the Harman Kardon audio system, you have to go to the M60i or to buy an additional package. And then up top, you do have the lights and then the handle up here. Headliner is going to be an ivory white color. And if you want to get the Alcantara headliner, you're going to have to upgrade for that as well. Now let's go ahead and bunny hop this seat forward. It's going to take a little bit of time, a little bit of delay until this bunny hops, but since you have electric controls, I don't think you're going to complain about this. And now we're done with the second row seating. Let's go ahead and take a look at the third row seating. And now third row seating, 33.3 inches of legroom. My knees are touching the backrest. But honestly, I do feel a lot of comfort back here. Maybe it's because of the seats. I'm not sure exactly why, but I do feel like you have enough legroom if you go on long road trips as a third passenger. Especially if you put the kids back here, absolutely no issue. Seats were not simplified, same stitching, same design, same wrapping. On the left and the right, you're going to get the satin inlays, ambient light, high gloss wood inlays, your cup holders, and then 1 USB-C on each side. So that's really nice that they thought about the connectivity back here as well. Up top, you do have this moonroof, small moonroof or sunroof for the third passengers. And then here is going to be the control for that and your lights as well. So we're pretty much done at the end of this review. Here's the MSRP sticker, $85,500. This is how much this is going to cost you, not including the exterior paint color and the upgraded interior or the delivery fee. Pause the video if you have to. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you. Also, there is a thing going on my channel. People are trying to find my age. If you want to take part in that, leave a comment in the comment section below. And thank you for watching.